All right, gentlemen, in today's video, we're talking about insecurities that men have that honestly, women do not care about. What are they? Find out, gents, in today's video. Insecurity number one, the size of your wallet. You're worried that she's not going to give you the time of day because you don't have a fat wallet, you're not making a big salary, you're not rich. Now, I'm not going to BS you and tell you this isn't important. No, most women look at this, and I think for good reason. Most relationships end because of the strain of not enough money. However, there are other things that women look at, such as ambition, such as passion, such as potential. These things all matter. So if you've got a job, if you're starting a company and it has something, it's like, okay, not making a whole lot of money right now, but it's going to change the world. That is contagious. The next big insecurity that men have that women honestly don't care that much about, the size of your muscles. So here's the deal. Men, we think we need to be a lot more muscular. Women, they like us closer to average. And this is based off a study in the American Journal of Psychology. And what they found is that men, on average, we think we need to not only be more muscular, but like 30 pounds more muscular than average. Women, on the other hand, they're looking for a guy that's closer to average, that has a toned body type. But you don't have to have the six-pack abs. You don't have to have the huge biceps. Guys, this is something that we're feeding ourselves because women, they like closer to average. The next insecurity a lot of guys have is that they're not tall enough. And it's not just for the guys that are 5'2", 5'3". It's also for the guys that are 5'9", 5'10", because they're not 6 foot. Now, I'm not going to BS you. There are some women that, yes, they're going to look at height and they're going to hold it against you. But most women out there, they're going to look at the whole picture. They're going to look at your confidence. They're going to look at what you're bringing to the table. They're going to look at everything you've got going on in life, and they're going to measure that and weight it more than your height. There is one thing that women do care about, and that is that you can get it up. And guys, 52% of men at some point in their life will deal with erectile dysfunction issues. Gentlemen, if you're dealing with any erectile dysfunction issues, you want to go check out Roman. Roman's the paid sponsor of today's video, and I'm proud to support him because I love what this company's doing. They are making it easy for you to deal with a problem that for a lot of guys, they don't want to talk about. A lot of guys, they're not going to do anything about, and it's going to hurt their relationships. Gents, to start dealing with ED today, all you have to do is go to getroman.com/RMRS. I'm putting the link down in the description. And first, you're going to fill out a brief set of questions. Second, you're going to chat with a licensed U.S. physician who can diagnose ED. Third, you're going to get FDA-approved ED meds delivered to your door in discreet, unmarked packaging. There's no going to a waiting room, no awkward face-to-face conversations, no uncomfortable trips to the pharmacy. Gentlemen, for a free online visit, go to getroman.com/RMRS or click on the link in the description box below. Again, that's getroman.com/RMRS for a free online visit. The next insecurity a lot of guys have is that they're not smart enough. They don't have an IQ of 200. But here's the deal, is that you don't want to be overly brainy. There is a point. Yes, a woman wants a man that has levels of intelligence, but there are different levels of intelligence. Is someone that's really good at chess, does that mean they're going to be great at ice skating? No, those are two very different things. And I can tell you that if you're good at one does not mean you're good at the other. So they're going to be looking at, again, the bigger picture. They're going to look at, okay, is he actually an amazing plumber? Is his business doing well here? Obviously, he may not score high on an IQ scale, but he's running that business successfully. Yes, he works with his hands. And actually, a lot of times women find that very attractive. What women look for is passion. What they look for is that you love what you do and you're always working to become better. The next insecurity a lot of guys have is their car, their ride. They don't have a luxury car. They use public transportation. They don't even own a car. And they're worried that a woman's going to look at this and say, you know what? He's not making enough money. Now, there is some research to show this is actually true to an extent. It's an initial judgment that women use to actually make a determination, how is he doing economically? But here's the deal, is it's very short-lived. In fact, studies have shown out of the University of Michigan, if you own too flashy of a car, a lot of women pick up on this as this guy is only good for maybe a short-term relationship. He's not looking for anything long-term. It is an initial judgment. But as soon as she sees everything else that you've got going on, notice the theme here, it's a complete picture. So you want to make sure that you make up for, okay, I don't own a car, but you know what? I've got a lot of stuff going on. I've started a business. I'm passionate about this. I've got these activities I'm a part of. Guys, it's about the complete picture. The next insecurity a lot of guys have, the size of their manhood. Now, I'm not sure when this insecurity starts, but it's all about comparisons. You go do some research, you realize, okay, the average, I'm slightly below, I'm slightly above, I'm average. But in any case, you start to wonder about where do you rank in terms, and it all of a sudden becomes a comparison. Gents, understand women are not obsessed about this like we are. 85% of women are perfectly fine with the size of their partner's manhood. And this is based off a 2006 study in the Journal of Psychology of Men and Masculinity. If anything, it sucks when you're too big. 7% of women actually reported that they ended a relationship because a man was too large. The next insecurity a lot of guys have, that shiny bald head. They've lost their hair. They've shaved their head. For some reason, you don't have any hair on that head and you're worried that this is going to make you look too old, that it's going to make you look weak. Here's the thing. With a bald head, research has clearly shown that this makes you look more dominant, more confident, more masculine, older, taller, and even stronger. And that's based off a study out of the University of Pennsylvania. Now, one thing you do need to be careful about is thinning hair. Thinning hair can make you look weaker. So go ahead and shave it off, or look at some of the different products out there that can help your hair grow back, or maybe even look to a hair transplant. The next insecurity a lot of guys have is that they are socially awkward. They know they're going to go to a party. They're not going to be the life of the party. They're an introvert. They do not like to talk to other people. And they're worried that people are just going to look at them as strange, as weird. Guys, if this is you, if you've got issues, or if you just imagine go to a party, you're going to trip on yourself, people are going to stare at you, you don't know how to talk to people. Guys, I want you to check out this video right here. How to deal with socially awkward situations. I'm going to link to it down in the description of this video. It's a great video. I go into a lot more detail. All right, gentlemen, now I want to hear from you. Let me know down in the comments, what did I miss? What are you insecure about? And honestly, doesn't matter. I want to hear from you guys down in the comments. If you like this video, click on that like button. If you're new to Real Men Real Style, make sure, click on that subscribe button, guys. And gents, if you're dealing with ED, go check out Roman. I absolutely love what this company's doing. They're making it easy. They're making it less awkward when you got to deal with a situation that's real. 52% of men are dealing with this, guys. I'm linking to them down in the description. That's getroman.com/RMRS for a free online visit. That's it, gentlemen. Take care. I'll see you in the next video.